Assalamu alaikum and hello everyone. This is Fabha Business Wali. I'm a student and facilitator at Rehamsco Online Academy, and I'm back with another review of an amazing TEDx talk that I have watched recently. And this TEDx is about how great leaders inspire action. And the speaker of this TEDx is Simon Sinek, who is an British American author, motivational speaker, and leadership expert, best known for his concept of "Start with Why". He gained global recognition through his TEDx talk, How Great Leaders Inspire Action, which is one of the most watched TEDx talk of all time. Sinek focuses on leadership purpose-driven business and inspiring people to work with passion and vision. His books, including Start with Why, Leaders Eat Last, and The Infinite Game, have influenced entrepreneurs and companies leaders worldwide. This TEDx talk explores why some individuals and organizations achieve extraordinary success and inspire others, while many others with similar resources and qualifications do not. The speaker introduces a concept called the Golden Circle, which consists of three layers: why, how, and what. Most people and companies communicate from the outside, in starting with what they do and how they do it, but inspired leaders and organizations communicate from the inside out, starting with why they do it and what they do. The why represents the core belief, purpose, or cause that drives them, not just the pursuit of profit. This approach taps into the limbic brain responsible for feeling and decision making, rather than neocortex, which governs rational thought. Using Apple as a prime example, the speaker shows how the company's messaging focuses on challenging the status quo and thinking differently, rather than just listing product features. This inspires loyalty and trust beyond the product itself. The video also contrasts between how the companies are working and with the Wright brothers' success in achieving power fight with that of Samuel Pierpont and Langley, who had better funding and resources but lacked a deeper cause. The Wright brothers were driven by a belief that their invention could change the world, which motivated them and attracted committed collaborations. The speaker ties these ideas to biology and human behavior, explaining that people buy not what you do but why you do it. And communication that starts with why connects with the part of the brain driving behavior and decision making. The concept is further illustrated through the law of diffusion of innovation, which explains how innovators and early adapters buy into ideas because they believe in the cause, while the majority waits until a tipping point is reached. Finally, the video discusses examples of successful and failure in this context, such as TiVo's commercial failure despite having a superior product and funding, versus Martin Luther King's leadership in the civil rights movement, which inspired massive collection action because it appealed to shared belief rather than plans or detailed proposals. The core message is that true leaders inspire loyalty and action by communicating from the inside out, beginning with why they exist and what they believe. The key insights from this TEDx talk are: the Golden Circle framework reveals a fundamental communication flaw. Most organizations start by explaining what they do and how they do it, but few articulate why they do it. This inside-out communication approach is crucial because it addresses the emotional part of human decision-making, which is far more influential than rational arguments alone. This explains why companies like Apple inspire loyalty and why certain leaders achieve extraordinary impact. Second, Apple's success is a case study in starting with why. By focusing on their or core belief, challenging the status quo, and thinking differently, Apple resonates emotionally with customers. This emotional connection leads to cross product loyalty, allowing Apple to succeed in diverse markets beyond computers. Competitors with similar resources fail because they focus only on product features, neglecting the emotional why. Third, human biology underpins effective communication and leadership. The limbic brain, which controls feelings and behavior, lacks language but drives decisions. Rational facts processed by the neocortex don't directly influence action. Leaders and organizations that lead with why speak to this primal brain center, triggering behavior before the rational mind justifies it. This biological insight explains why gut feelings often override facts in decision making. Fourth is purpose-driven motivation outperforms resources-driven efforts. The Wright brothers succeeded not because of resources or resources or education, but because they were driven by a profound belief in the impact of their invention. Their commitment inspired loyalty and relentless effort, contrasting with Langley's pursuit of fame and wealth, which failed to motivate sustained innovation. This underscores that purpose and belief are stronger driven than money or credentials. Fifth is belief aligned is key to building loyal customers and teams. Selling or hiring based solely no on need or skill result in transactional relationships. However, when organizations attract people who share their belief, they inspire passion, dedication, and extraordinary effort. This principle applies across business, politics, and social movement, highlighting the importance of articulating and living one's why. Sixth is the law of diffusion of innovation clarifies market adoption dynamics. Innovators and early adopters are motivated by belief and intuition, willing to take risks for cause they support. The majority waits for social proof before adapting. To achieve massive market success, organizations must first inspire the early adopters by communicating their why effectively, then leverage their influence to reach the tipping point. And the last point is leadership is about inspiring shared belief, not enforcing authority or issuing plans. Martin Luther King impact came from articulating and compelling belief system that mobilized people to act for themselves. His "I have a dream" speech exemplifies leading with why, creating a sense of shared purpose that transcended demographic and galvanized a historical movement. This contrasts with leaders who rely on authority or detailed plans but fail to inspire deep commitment. This comprehensive exploration reveals a powerful truth: inspiring leaders and organizations are those that clearly communicate their purpose and beliefs first. By doing so, they connect with the emotional core of human decision making, build loyal following, and achieve extraordinary results. So this was all about the TEDx talk, which was really inspiring and was really informative at the same time, that how important it is to just without introducing your product, you also have to make the connection, the relationship with the customers at the same time, and you should tell them that why you are doing so rather than telling them what you're doing or you're doing, because when you tell a person or a customer your purpose, they feel more attracted towards it, and that's build loyalty within the team and within the customer. So it's really important for everyone to understand that business is not just about selling our product, it's actually about building a relationship between customers, building loyalty so that the business can grow in a longer term. So I hope so this TEDx was informative for all of you and you all enjoyed this review. So I'll be seeing you in my another review video. Till then, Allah Hafiz and goodbye.